Hi, 11s, Queen Kuli. How are you? I am hoping that you guys are well. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here for a while, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is for the Master Life Path 11, of which I am one. Welcome, you guys. I am here today. I have a short video for you, but I was really thinking about you and about life. And there's been a couple of triggers that have come up for me. I hope you're all doing well. And the reason that I wanted to reach out to you today is because so many of you have been messaging me. And I have some notes here, so that's why I'm looking down. I just want to make sure that I get this all out to you. I talk to so many of us, the 11s, and so many times it seems like we all have the same trajectory. I can't tell you how many times I speak with clients and they say not only this situation is what I had encountered, they even use the same words. It's incredible how similar we all are as 11s. And you have been overthinking things, and a lot of you have not taken any action. And this has led you to a place of procrastination. You have been losing time and you've been, putting huge amounts of pressure on yourself because you know that you're here for a huge reason. You know that you're special. You know that you're different. You know that you're talented, but you don't actually know what it is about you that's different and what exactly is it that you're talented at. Some of you may know and some don't. It just depends on where you are in your walk. I thought for my whole life I was different. I knew I was different because I didn't fit in anywhere. I always felt like I didn't belong here on planet Earth. I always felt as though I was different, and it wasn't a good feeling. It was a feeling of being alone and being separate. And as I've said to you guys many times, that's something that the dark ones use against us all the time. And they start when we're little because they know they can see your life and they know that you have a great mission. And as you grow and as you ascend and transform, right, in your spiritual walk, your light shines bigger and brighter. And then you will start to take on, what you're here for, which is not a community role, it's for the world. That's what we're here for. And so they try to take us down, and they do that by making us think that there's something wrong with us because we're different. We're never going to fit in. Why try? Why bother? You're just not like everyone else. And it's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. So you might as well sit down and be quiet, right? But actually, you're it's a good thing. And that's if you still think as an 11 that you're cursed, you just need a little bit of tools and some more information because actually you're miles above others. This is not the ego talking. This is not about we're better than everyone else. This is just about the fact that you are different. You process differently, right? You're very complicated, but that's a good thing because when you overthink, that means that you see a situation, 9 different ways to Sunday. Most people can't do that, right? The depth that we have is not understood by many, especially those who are unawakened. It's really like night and day, honestly. But focusing on you, if you have been overthinking and you're not taking action, because a lot of times we think too much, then we get paralyzed and then we think, oh, I'll come back to this later. I can't deal with it now. And then you do the next day or a week later. And then what happens? You now feel like you've lost so much time. Now you tell yourself, oh my gosh, weeks have gone by, months have gone by. It's too late now, or I'm too old now. Maybe decades have gone by because you thought to yourself, I can't really figure this thing out. I don't know why I'm here. I know I'm different. So I'm just going to do the best I can. And I'm going to go for this job over here because I still have to make money. I still have to put food on the table. And I'll figure this other thing out in the meantime later on or whenever, hopefully sooner rather than later. But what happens is you don't figure it out because you don't have the extra time or you don't invest in yourself or you're not willing to do the work, whatever it is, could be all the above. And then you could wake up, a little bit later in life, 40s, 50s, whatever, and say, oh my gosh, I've lost my time. Like it's too late for me. It's never too late for you. And I also want you to know that divine timing is always in effect. I truly believe this. If you didn't have what you were, the gifts that you were supposed to have earlier in life, there's a reason why. Either you weren't ready or it wasn't the right time for you to receive them. Sometimes we have to mature and learn certain things so that we're ready to receive the gifts that we have, right? So don't ever think that it's too late. I have clients in their 70s. It's never too late. In fact, the clients that are older, 50s and up, let me tell you something. They're really amazing because when you get to that age, you realize that there's not a lot of time left, right? So you get serious. They do the work, right? For you to change, let me just explain something to you, and you may know this. If you have, just bear with me. But if you've never thought of it this way, for you to change and be the person that you want to be, you have to invest in yourself. And that's not just monetarily. I'm talking about doing the work because I can bring you to the water, right? Like they say to the horse, but I can't make you drink. And if you are unwilling to look at yourself and understand where you've messed up and forgive yourself and move forward and learn a new tool, but release the old you, if you're not willing to do the work, there's no point in investing and working on yourself, right? But the thing that a lot of 11s do is they ping pong back and forth, right? It's kind of like shiny object syndrome, like, oh, over there, oh my gosh, oh, over there, that's amazing. They don't really have a plan. That's something that I have regretted, is that in my younger years, professionally speaking, I didn't have a plan. All I knew was I want to be wealthy because I want to help animals and people, and I want to make a difference. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave the earth better than I found it. But I didn't have that focus. I'm very strongly focused on things. When I focus on something, I get it because I won't let anything stand in my way. That's the way 11s are. But the thing is, I just thought it would happen. Like I just was waiting for it to happen, which sounds so stupid now. But in the moment, I always was like, yeah, yeah, it'll come to me. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'm smart cookie, right? But you don't because you're not doing the work and you don't have someone coaching you and holding you accountable. So I've kind of just went from this job to that job to this job. And so it never really worked, right? And I was also chasing money, and that never works for anybody, especially people like us who are very spiritual and money. It's not the money. We like the money, but that's not really what drives us. What drives us is helping others. That's what makes us happy, right? So I have spent years, if this is you and you're stuck and you feel like, you've overthought so much, you haven't taken action, you're not where you want to be, you could be having a midlife crisis, um, you need to go find yourself, or you have just kind of come back from something and now you're like, now what, right? I've been there for decades. I got a lot of training with my shaman, with my protector, and I finally figured it out. And I'm now using my gifts and I help people all over the world. I get them in alignment. I work with God and the ancestors, both mine and yours, the totem animals, and I teach them how to have the life that they want. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work and a lot of coaching, but it does happen. But if you're there, I want you to know it's never too late, never too late. And I believe in divine timing. Your gifts and your inheritance is yours and you will have it. You will. So you don't need another book. You need tools, right? So the power, I mean, basically what you need to know is you have power. I never thought, I knew I was a powerful person, but I didn't think I had power. You do have power and you have a lot of it. You just haven't tapped into it yet and you don't know how to wield it. That's what I teach. That's the next level of all of this. Okay. So you also don't know how to see yourself, maybe for the first time, as a powerful being. And when you see yourself as a powerful being, things change. And when you see yourself, as I always say, if you could see yourself as the realm see you, as God sees you, as spirit sees you, all your angels love you. all of the realms love you and they're cheering you on. And it's like, I challenge you this year to not be your worst enemy, be your best friend. Stop looking at things negatively and stop focusing on the stuff that's not there and not working for you. Start focusing on what you do have, right? Because where your energy goes, right? That's what you manifest. So the biggest transformation you can achieve will come when you become unbreakable. Okay. When you learn your true worth, right? And that no one can make you feel anything. This was a big one for me. That's life changing. And you'll go from being in the passenger seat to being in the driver's seat. You'll stop ping ponging back and forth. You'll get serious and you'll focus. And when you're focused, nothing can stop you. And you'll start to live the life that you truly have wanted and deserved all this time without self-sabotage, without self-abandonment, because you will understand that you do have an edge and it's a big one. And the reason why you have an edge is because you are here to help the planet. I have another video that I shot today. I'm going to try and post it. And it was about, I've been having these amazing kind of like quantum jumping shifts where I actually can see and I'm in my other past lives. It's incredible. It's not PTSD. I'm not sleeping. I'm wide awake, like I'm wide awake talking to you now. And I had one today and this is just kind of random, but you'll get it. I love jewelry. I always have. I am the type of person that go into a store or on TV, watch TV, and I will find the most expensive thing. And that's what I love. I've been this way since I was a little girl. And people always laugh. And it's like, but then I think, like, why do I do the things I do? Why is that? Well, you have good taste. Well, what happened was I had a flashback and I was in Egypt and I was the Pharaoh's daughter. And I heard the reason why you like such nice things is because you were the Pharaoh's daughter, you were royalty. So they would bring you anything you wanted. And of course, you'd take the best. That's why all these lifetimes now, you still have that. The things that you do in this life, you've done for many moons, in many lifetimes. So it's really cool when I can see something like that. I slip back in and I hear it. But something even more amazing happened, and this will hopefully resonate with you guys. I heard and I saw God was talking to us, right? The 11th, the chosen ones, he was talking to us. All of the star seeds, all the Pleiadians, all of the Lumerians, all the indigo children, whatever you do or don't respond to, whatever. And he said, we have to send you. And I said, why do you send us here when we don't remember anything? It's almost cruel. We don't know anything. We have to remember things. And it takes us a long time, it takes us our whole life. And he said, the reason I'm sending you is because the earth, Mother Earth, needs your higher vibration. We are here to help the people and protect them and hold the line for the normies and the ones that are not awakened yet, and those that are behind us, and the ones that are ahead of us protect us. See, because we're all on the spectrum. Everyone's in a different place. No one's better than anyone else. No one's higher than anyone else. It's just wherever you are is where you are. But what he was saying was the earth, Mother Earth, needs, because you're in a higher vibration, right? She needs you because if I don't send you, the earth will go down quickly because everyone else takes from the earth, right? And everything around them. But you give back because you're in a higher vibration, whether you know it or not, because you were born to do this. Because you feel the connectedness with the trees and the oceans, and your heart hurts when, you know, the earth is on fire, when they're tearing down trees. My heart hurts. I cry, right? You understand because we're all connected to it. So the earth needs, as well as the humans and animals, but the earth herself needs our light, our vibration to keep as high as we can to give to her, right? So she can keep moving and helping others. And then so I said, you don't send us remembering. And he said, if I sent you and you remembered everything, you would not be able to connect with anyone except yourselves. And that wouldn't serve the purpose because I need you to help not only the earth, but the others too, right? That aren't awakened yet. They need your help because they don't realize where they are or what's happening, but you do. So, will you accept the mission? Of course, yeah, of course I will. Of course, I got this. We'll do it. It's a crazy mission. We get down here. I'm like, why did I sign up for this? Oh my gosh. Like, nobody gets me. This is really hard. I don't belong here. Woe is me, right? Focus on the stuff that you have. You're actually an amazing, gifted person. You're like that person at Juilliard. You're like a Mariah Carey that has that one voice. You just don't see it that way. Flip your perspective, shift your perspective, right? Start valuing yourself. Start seeing yourself as the amazing being that you freaking are, because you are. And I believe in you, and I believe in me, and I believe in God. And there's no mistakes. There's no mistakes. But that's the reason you're here. And that's the reason you don't remember. The other party said is if you remembered everything, not only could you not interact with others, your head would explode because there's so much information. So it's to protect you. Think of how powerful you are, that you came here, you accepted this mission, and you came here and you chose a mission so hard that most beings don't sign up once. You've signed up for this many, many times. You're like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll help somebody. I'll help the earth. I'll do it. I'll help an animal. It's worth it to me. Right? So for you to do this mission, you need help. And that's where I come in. And I can help you transform, have the life that you truly want, whatever that looks like. Because I will bring you into alignment. They help me. It's not me, it's them through me. They bring you into alignment and they get you ready and you learn some tools. Boundaries, how to work with others and play nice, right? How to be kind to yourself. No one can make you feel anything. And probably most importantly, your self-worth. And this is priceless. Because when you understand how powerful you are, you won't let anybody treat you the way that you've been treated. Professionally, personally, whatever, it doesn't matter. And you won't take jobs that are beneath you anymore just to make a paycheck. Hey, you might even start using your gifts like I do. That's the biggest goal of all, the biggest transformation. So I want you guys to have the life that you truly want. I hope this video helped you. I always speak from my heart. I wanted to get this out there because you are truly special and amazing. And I believe in you. You got this. If you need help, you can reach out to me. Just email me. All the links will be below. Let me know how I can help you. We do single sessions. I help people for months at a time, so it takes time. It just depends on where you are and what you need. I also have the Brave Academy, which will make you unbreakable. And it is life changing because all the things that I used to think, the reason you haven't stepped out fully is because you're afraid. You're afraid that you'll fail and you're afraid that others won't understand you. And whoever they are, you are afraid of being judged. And we take that all away. Doesn't matter. Only you count. This is your life, not theirs. All right, guys, I hope that you're doing well. Let me know if this resonates with you. I'm sending you tons of love, right? I'll talk to you soon.